Yeah. Welcome, people. What's good with it? This is another episode of Blunt Talk Nola, man. Today's episode, I called it Rage Culture. Um, when, why does you having self respect comes off as disrespect to this rage culture? And the reason I called it rage culture is because I've been seeing a lot of you know, white people getting online more and getting more aggressive with being racist and just being outright um, disrespectful when it comes to other cultures and other people, especially us. We've been seeming to get labels, been getting the labels for being all this shit when it comes to crime or anything wrong, as if no other culture is indulging in this type of behavior. So for some reason, we get the names and we get the accolades of all the horrible shit. We could go back to Hillary Clinton, even going to so far as to say that people were super predators at one time. Uh, um, this kind of behavior is getting out of hand. I just want to talk about it with my fellas about it. Have they been noticing it, or is there any other rage culture that y'all been seeing with anybody else that's been on this type of level? I got a video that I want to show y'all, just to give y'all a good point of view of what I mean when I say rage culture, and if y'all had anything else y'all wanted to add on to that, or if y'all got the same thing, that's perfect. You know what I'm saying? Is really not a you know a for sure thing. It was optional, but with me, it was about how these white people is cutting up, bro, about certain shit, and I'm getting tired of the bullshit, especially the media pushing it the way they pushing it. So um, that's basically what we're gonna be talking about with this topic. The guy got he gonna show a great collage of what I'm talking about, and basically break everything down. So I'll really hold my questions um after the video. But during the video, if y'all see anything y'all want to question, or just pick the brain about, during it, Peter, I got that on that position. He'll pause it, play it, or however you want to do it with that situation. But that's definitely what we're gonna be getting into. Y'all already know. If y'all got anything for other news, we gonna break that motherfucker down to right quick, and then we gonna get into the topic. So without further ado, I am Solid Child 17 Son in the building.
P dot on the spot.
Got tracks in the building.
Yo, you ready? No, man. We gotta get this motherfucker popping. So without further ado, you could get the other news up and running. Top, you got anything for other news you want to share, better? Chop, you there?
Yeah, I got
Oh, all right. Yeah, you go ahead and run that. Know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna hold y'all tonight. Oh, and Merry New Year's to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there in TV land. You know, appreciate your well
Merry New
wishes.
Year. Merry New Year. Happy holidays. Yeah, that is that good thing. Um, this the first one, right? Okay, yeah. All right, gotcha. Get off
Mm-hmm.
the screen right quick. Oh, minute by. Oh,
Chop, you want you say you
I
had
ain't
this
other
something or
news.
not?
Yeah, I
I
had
ain't hear
some.
you. All right.
oh, you
With Peter, Peter got this lined up already. Pete, just go ahead and play it. I just want to explain it right quick.
okay?
Chop, remember we
This right here tripped me out.
we spoke on the prison industrial system. We spoke up on the crooked police. We spoke up on actually one of your segments when they found all them goddamn bodies under the jail.
Mm-hmm.
So this is another now let's take off our conspiracy caps, fellas, and let's put on our business caps right now. Okay. And in business you need supply for the demand. Right? We all know how this works. We kind of got the one-on-one on civics. Um when it comes to prison, fellas, this same rule still applies. These people are not considered human beings, they're considered product. And with that being said, human beings are not as criminally insane as they want you to be. So their bright idea is to try to go after the state, these private companies, because these private companies try to choose to go to the state because of people not going to jail no more, fellas, and they mad because they're not getting the same amount of money. So we gonna play this, and y'all tell me what y'all think after.
This right here tripped me out. There are owners of private prisons that are suing the states that they are contracted to put people in prison in right now in this country. Let me say that again now. There are owners of private prisons that have been contracted by the states, put their prison in that state and put people in prison, that are suing those states because they promised them a certain amount of occupancy. And since they've changed some of their laws to be more lenient on locking people up, which has reduced the population in the prison, and now they suing them for that makeup because they promised them more people than they got. This is how much of a business putting people in jail is. That because they operating at 50% and y'all promised me 75, 80%, I can sue y'all now because y'all ain't locking up enough people. Yeah, because y'all reduced and changed some of y'all laws, so y'all not locking people up for simple shit no more, like y'all was. Now, our jails ain't as full, we not making as much money. So either y'all gonna have to pay me the money that y'all, the difference, or y'all gotta lock some more people up. And the states can't afford to pay them out of the pocket trade. So now they in court going back and forth right now over this.
They can't take the inmates either because
like, yo, this is crazy.
The jails don't
this
have
how much of a commodity.
The fucking employees to house all the inmates. So
that's one of the other problems too. But you can't sue the prison because the prison is just a housing facility, right?
You can sue whoever the fuck whoever ain't get them people in there.
Right. But the prison is not the people who are in charge of locking the people up. You see what I'm saying?
Do shit or do this or do that. If they sign something on there, not saying you're not right, P. But what I'm saying is, if they did sign anything on that contract, whatever they ass getting sued too, if they had something to say on the contract. Because I didn't see where prisons could keep your ass in there. They'll fuck around and line you up to get to stab somebody because they know you known for killing people or you known for defending yourself. You ain't gonna just let nobody jig you up and shit and let the shit go down and just see what happened type shit. So
right, that's true too. But like the big thing that the biggest takeaway I could say I'm taking from this is the fact that you want to sue the actual prisons that you invested in because the courts are not locking up enough people because laws have changed. Because remember, a while back they was asking for. But then again, I mean, think about it. We did say that we need a justice reform to happen. Niggas was tired of getting locked up for simple shit. Like the real small shit, niggas getting 10, 15 years on dumb shit when you could just put that person on house arrest and probation.
I think it's an age bracket because in my 30s, I didn't get fucked with by the police as much.
At what age? Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. At what age would you say you were fucked with by the cops the most?
16 to 25. I won't say I'm gonna just say the whole 20s, but
Okay,
right. 16
I'm
in the
be
20s.
honest with you. I got myself in trouble at 13, right? I didn't see another cop until I was 24. And that was for a criminal trespass. And the judge had to throw that shit out. But during that time, it was whatever you could lock a nigga up for, get him in a jail. You know what I'm saying? If it's a misdemeanor, lock him up, throw him in jail, let him go to court. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But as far as going to prison, like, nah, dude, no. I never even imagined myself going that route. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was like, all right, 24, and here later on in life or whatever like that, that I wind up having to go back for a couple of little weeks or whatever. But that constantly going back and forth, repeat offender shit, fuck no, man. But like I say, justice reform was the key as to why so many people are not being locked up. Because think about it. Remember, Angola was so overcrowded, they had to let 1,500 people go. But the same 1,500 that you let go, you flooded that bitch with 1,000 more.
But
So you got room for about 500.
You got to think about it. You got a whole bunch of people in there that have been in there. They 60 and 70, 80 years old. Them dudes can't do no physical labor. You got to get the younger people in there to do the work.
To do the physical labor, yeah.
See, I think people take the logic out of it because people think with so much emotion. So you can't put yourself in the spot of the people that own the jail or the people that run the jail or the security guards or, you know what I'm saying, the mayor or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to put yourself in them people's shoes to see
what's going on. So at least have
see
some
what
type
kind
of
of decisions you'll come up with on the, you know what I'm saying, on the fly. Because other than that, you just fucking
spinning your wheels. Right, you spinning your wheels.
Yeah, both of y'all points was definitely, was opinion based. It wasn't like y'all basically was not touching on nothing. He's not touching on is basically like I told y'all, put your business caps on, take off your conspiracy caps before the show. Before I even started the video. And this is what we talking about, fellas. We talking about how they look at business, and the business that they are in is supposed to be some type of humanity toward it, because you're actually using human beings as your product. So this is where we have a dilemma at, fellas. This is what a dilemma come in at. How do the fuck you treat human beings when it comes to the product that you're selling? And if you're selling people to go to jail, then I don't think you're looking at the seriousness of what you're actually asking of the jail. You basically asking me to put more people in prison because you're saying you're losing money. Well, this shouldn't be your only stream of money, and it's probably not. Right, and it's probably not, because you know what this entails by even putting money into this. This is to try to help the community, help the streets, and get real criminals off the fucking streets. And you invested in that. But now that you're losing 30% of what you normally was getting, bitch, before justice reform, like P was saying, because remember they used to lock you up for a bag of weed.
Yep.
So that Reagan and the Clintons and them made some fucking money off that super predator and all that shit, y'all. Remember that too. The crack era and all that shit too. Niggas from 80 to 15 was going to jail, child. So in that time, it really wasn't an age thing. But you're right though about you niggas that who actually do go to jail, because you're doing more shit, you're up and running at them ages as well. After the justice situation is basically like Chop saying, a lot of but like it's basically both of y'all saying it. It's like a lot of shit that they was locking you up for, they're not locking you up no more for it, even though these little dudes is getting into shit at that age. So,
Right.
but it's not the same little charges and shit, y'all. It's not that little bullshit that they just hold you for 13 fucking days, 2 weeks and shit for 2 bags of weed and shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
These niggas
So
getting caught
that's
with
just the only
illegal guns and shit. But like you said, as you
Right,
get
right.
older, you got you
Mhm.
might have a blunt in your hand, but your gun legal. So when they run your
Right.
car, they like, fuck, this nigga got guns registered in his name. He got a gun in the car. Like, fuck, it is what it is.
Get him for that bag of weed. Lock his ass up. He got weed.
But
So some of them might be like that too, and you have that
The story
police
I'm
and
telling-
bullshit.
The story I'm telling is it's a more recent story. I would say about probably a few years back, but one of my cousins was telling me that he was riding, you know, he had his gun or whatever, he had his blunt, till he pulled him over, you hear me, just gave him his ticket and sent him on his way, but they let him keep his blunt and they let him keep his gun.
Right. So that's basically the difference of that
But
that
he
time
older
before
now,
a
you
lot
know
of the
what I'm saying?
bullshit.
If he was 20, he was going to jail. If he
And
was-
I think they was only doing that
in what
because
time
niggas
frame
ain't
though
know
too?
no
That's what
better.
I'm saying. See,
Like,
this
it's the
after
new
you
time
talking about
frame, I would
after
say.
2015, 2020 and shit. I
No,
get
no,
it
no,
because
no.
before
I'm just
that
saying the
they was
age,
locking you up for
20-year-olds
any dumb
now,
shit.
like I'm 37. 20-year-olds now, like the shit they gonna let my 37-year-old ass go with, they gonna take 20-year-old children to jail for.
No, I get that part. I was just saying that it was a little worse, even if you is that age back then, because
Yeah.
when you went to jail back then, those little charges that you saying the 30 for the 35 go with, they was locking your ass up for. That's what I'm saying too. It's like at a certain point of time, let's say the 80s,
niggas was-
90s,
Niggas was
in the
getting
early
locked up for
2000s,
just
chap,
having
it was
weed.
ridiculous though. Like old niggas is in there. You see what I'm saying? Like it was ridiculous of what the shit they was locking you up for versus now. So I understand why they let him go, because you're supposed to let him go. You're supposed to just give him a ticket. But then they made it seem like that was illegal by you even having either one of those things, a gun or a bag of weed, dog.
Yeah,
So,
if you got them together,
I
that's a
definitely
for
get it.
You going down. Yeah.
At one time, that's what I'm saying. At a certain point of time in life, a certain era, that shit was hectic, bro. They ain't give a fuck. They was out here like, hey man, they was out here gallivanting like cowboys, nigga. That shit was crazy. I'm telling you, the shit was a whole industrial complex where they had that shit lined up to where they was arresting niggas and getting them ends. Huh? Remember, these jails was getting 90-something% occupancy at one time, dog. So it's definitely a business thing that they wasn't looking at slash a human
I
thing.
went in the 2000s and everybody ain't have no bunk. Niggas had to sleep on the floor in that bitch.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's definitely
for
to a 2-bunk cell now.
Yeah, it was bullshit. Definitely, son. I done seen worse too. And that's how I know you ain't lying. And that was just holding. That was just the regular jail. That wasn't even fucking. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, P. My bad. Go ahead, finish playing the rest of it, bro. We gonna get back to it.
All right.
And how much of a business it is to lock people up in America. Because back in the day, when they was getting 100 a day, it's probably more than that now, 200 a day or whatever for each prisoner. But yeah, you promised me when I set this prison up, I was gonna be at 80%, 75, 80% occupancy. Now I've been operating at 50%. I'm losing money. Now y'all got to do something. Something got to change. Y'all got to lock some of these cats up, or y'all gonna have to pay me. So like that's crazy. Like how is putting people in the jail just become a business? I thought jail was supposed to be a deterrent for people not to do crime. So if everybody just stopped doing crime, then what's supposed to happen then? Now, that's gonna be a problem, huh?
It's gonna be a problem, yo.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy work, though.
Crazy.
Look at the thought process. Look at the theory, the thought process of that. Look at the logic of these motherfuckers.
Like, how you suing people because they ain't bringing up people to your jail?
What you invested in jails for if you was looking for?
Yeah, it's a large number. Yeah, the jail's supposed to stay 80% full.
If you know that's a possibility that you're not going to be 80% full, people might stop actually doing crime.
That's how you can make their money.
Why would you invest?
The revenue, baby, the number's at the top. I got to reach this number. So I need this amount of capacity.
30.
That number. 50 won't do.
But see, that's how you know crime
I need
more
empty cells in
orchestrated
here,
than
baby. I
people
need
think it
beds empty
is.
field, baby.
There it is,
I
player.
got beds
Exactly.
in the empty field, baby. Come on, now. Hey, like the hotel, just exactly like a hotel. What are you talking about? The same house.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now. And then, like I said, they in court right now trying to get that paper.
Cafeteria food, nigga. But yeah, what you say, Chop? Say what you said again, bro. Just for the audience, one more time.
They know that if crime stop, they're not gonna make no money.
That organized shit. You saying that's how you know crime is a little more organized than people actually give it. That shit. And I'm with you with that, dog, because this is a lot of the shit we talk about on this show. When we see these motherfuckers doing what they doing, you be like, how you fuck? Wait, what the? Why would you? A lot of this shit be already organized. It's already in place. What that shit we talked about, y'all, with the judge. The judge wasn't even running niggas. The probation officer from last week.
Yeah.
I had it on there.
Tell it.
That bitch wasn't even telling the judge. She running her own shit. Chop
telling the people, man, look, the judge don't make the rules. We do what the
Had
fuck?
that man taking piss tests for nothing and shit, clipping his hair, trying to get him on another charge. Chop, they keep him in jail, son. The man was on a non visitor parole or some shit like that. Some shit like that. Ain't no drugs and shit too.
Reporting. He ain't had to report.
Yeah, I think some shit like that. Right, right.
He had to report. So
had the man doing both of them motherfuckers.
He had to go report.
That's all I had for other news.
$50 fee every time he took a drug test. And that's crazy that but you know what's another crazy thing too?
You could go ahead and line your up, Chop. I'm finna.
A lot of these court cases that's non-drug related, them bitches will make you take a drug test even though it's a non-drug related charge. So I think it's getting to the point where you as the person that's on trial have to make it known, hey, Your Honor, you about to request me to go take a drug test for a non-drug related offense? Like that's a violation of my constitutional rights right there.
You're fucking right. It's like think about it like a business. You got employees that's not gonna go by the code of the book, huh? And they're gonna go off and do their own little fucking thing and try to do this. Let's say it was McDonald's and it wasn't a crime situation where jail is the business, right? Let's substitute jail for McDonald's. You're gonna have employees that's gonna do what the fuck they won't do. They're gonna sell your food, they're gonna steal money out the register, they're gonna do shit. They're gonna go vigilante on you. It's the same thing in the fucking judicial system. The DOJ ain't shit, and they know they ain't. I'm telling you, bro. They running that bitch like it's a business. They come to work like they flip fried.
It is a business if you really think about it. This whole
country. It is. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying that they're treating it like they're flipping fries. These are people's lives we're dealing with, though. That's the big difference.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's the only big difference. But they treat it like as if they're just doing something normal or regular that somebody would do every day. You don't treat people like this every day. You treat their charges and their crimes by how the law's supposed to go. That's why the shit is in place, dog. But these people toe up, bro. They people won't do what the fuck they won't do, dog. And then when it's with your life, it's even worse, man. Like when they could tell you that, hey, your charges is only fit for you to go to jail for 7 years, and they give you 30, nigga.
Oh, top of the 7.
Like that's
extra 23. Problem. Like what the fuck?
People people fucked up, bro.
Hell yeah, they've been fucked up, but it's only fucked up.
I can't look at something like that, like as a human. That's why I say it's a thing with people too, bro. Like to not have that humanity in their fucking heart, or to even understand what the fuck you doing. You see what I'm saying, bro? It's not. Come on, bitch. You didn't forget to fix a bed, bitch. You about to give me 30 years
on a 7-year
in jail, in prison. You didn't. You see what I'm saying, Pete? You didn't forget to wash the sink. Bitch, you got me on probation with me taking piss tests and shit. You're like, come on.
No,
That's all I'm
damn
saying.
well.
Like, just they're not putting enough effort into what the fuck their job actually acquires, and it's showing in society the way they treat, or the way you hear them treat people, bro.
Mhm.
Let me unmute it.
Oh yeah, we keep this show rolling. Go ahead, Chop.
When you took my virginity on your office floor.
Oh
Do you
shit.
remember that? You did things to my teenage body that had never and should have never been done.
Sunday service went straight to hell in Indiana after a woman confronted Pastor John Lowe in front of the whole congregation at New Life Christian Church. Tempers started flaring after the pastor who tried to confess left out the fact that the victim was only 16 when it happened.
Did you do it? That's all we need to know.
Yes, we did.
You didn't tell them she was 14 years old.
No, at 16.
Sorry, 16.
She was 16 years old, Jay. Okay?
Damn.
And it was
Shit.
wrong. I can't say it. I can't make it right. I can't make it any better.
And in a shocking twist, after his confession, church members surrounded Pastor John Lowe in a prayer circle and offered him
Oh
to
shit! I
him.
thought they were about to jump him.
Police would eventually investigate, but because of the statute of limitations, no charges
Yep.
were filed.
I was
You can't.
16 when you took my virginity
Statute
on
of
your office
limitations.
floor. Do you
The church
That's-
Prayed for that boy, and
I
then
thought
no
they were about to
charges
jump
were
him, Chop.
filed?
When he said they all huddled around him, I thought they were about to get his ass. And then they prayed. Bro.
Yep.
Good old Christian values, right there.
Was his father in the prayer line?
Go ahead, P. Dot.
Was
I'ma
her father
say-
in the prayer service?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But I will say this.
So many people was cool with that shit, though. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, you could tell. You could tell. Because how you go pray for somebody, understandably, he wants to confess his sins before the church.
He's the
Well-
preacher, though. He should know how this works.
Right, right. So what I'm about
What are we
to say is
talking?
this. So
Go ahead.
you want to lay your
Cut your
sins
wisdom.
bare for the church, right? And you confess it. Yet you leave out the important details that the person that you are confessing about was an
The fuck?
underage child.
14.
Wow,
I'm sorry, 16.
You know, so
Mm,
my biggest thing is this: why were no charges filed?
Statute of limitation, buddy. You know how that works, P. Let's not do it.
I was about to say I don't think they have a statute.
That
of
shit happened to her
limitations
when
on
she
those
stayed in that church
Where they at,
all them
B?
years.
Right. That's the thing I'm looking at. The way.
So they should have been did it. They should have been
What-
came forth.
wait,
Is
what-
why
what
they
state
saying what
this
they
was
saying. Indiana.
I'm about to look it up right quick. Let me tell you.
You got to, because that's why the people telling what they're telling you, man. That shit ain't like that everywhere else. Remember your boy, them trying to get African bombarded?
New York, that's why they try to catch you in New York. 'Cause
Nah.
New York don't have
There you go,
no-
Chop. You better let him know. Chop, you better let him know. Your ass at the up on the up top. Hey. They ready to sit your ass down up there with that shit. Ain't fucking playing. You better not go to Utah though. US.
Mm-mm.
You might never see trial.
Okay.
That nigga might never
Look-
see trial. Oh.
I looked
Mhm.
it up for y'all right quick. Okay, so it's in
Not for us,
Indiana.
for your ass, nigga.
Well, yeah, for me, but for the people who don't know, it's in Indiana, the statute of limitations for most sexual assault cases is generally 5 years, but it can be extended
That's
to 10
it, B.
years
Ain't that crazy?
or for some offenses. What further
Ain't that sad?
extension is possible if DNA or recording evidence is found, or if the
No
victim
shit.
was a minor until the age of 31. There's a push to eliminate these limits for many X crimes, but current law allows for restarts when DNA or recording evidence emerges or for child victims.
And how hard it is to get DNA from 30 years ago, huh, P? That's so easy, huh?
The only way it could happen is if you left blood.
That's
And
my point.
motherfuckers-
It's
Yeah, we
that's
know
why
he
that's
ain't-
why the statute of
we know he
limitation is
ain't-
working for a lot of these niggas because they just
Right.
told you it's only 5 years, buddy, and
5 to
possibly
10.
10 if you. They want you to come forward when that shit happen, right then and there, like, and he's
Right.
saying if you don't, then you can't really do it like you want to do it like that, then come back later. But a lot of victims, which they're sounding like they're trying to understand, is that when you give somebody that shit at a young age and don't know what the fuck going on, you give them the power over you to not say shit neither.
Correct.
It becomes a thing that became a part of the grooming that happened in your molestation. You know, I've seen a lot of cases of this, fellas, and that would, I could say that is one main thing that damn near every victim I heard talk about was concealing it, not saying nothing, scared to say something, afraid the abuse is gonna get them, afraid the abuse is gonna get their family, you know. But one thing is concealing that shit for as long as you can. You know, some people go into flashes and shit, especially when these people popular, y'all. You're like in a little town. It don't gotta be no big New York Puff Daddy shit, because that's what happened to one of his victims. But just could be something small, a little pastor in the town, you know, and he becoming a big pastor. You see this nigga on the billboard, knowing this nigga done did what the fuck he done did to you. You snap people the fuck out, y'all. Just seeing this motherfucker all the time, and so. Just looking at it from that perspective, just kind of pay attention to that, people, when they talk about that statute of limitation shit. So it's definitely a fucked up thing, but it's definitely real. Now we gotta look at it from the other side too. Like if these people is being lied on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't. They looking at it like, well, hey, we can't drag this along all this time. This should have been said in that moment, or this should have been done the way this supposed to have been done, because this person want to move on with their life. You know, they don't want to have this look bad on their job. This look bad on what they doing. You know, it's stopping them from making money. It's stopping them from having a family. You know, women don't trust them, or men, whatever the situation is. It's like,
right.
I can understand, but I could see both sides. I could see both. I know, right? I could see both sides, but it's like, where can we find a medium? And I just don't think 5 years is the medium, fellas. I don't think 5 years is the medium, because it's a lot of cases that's different as well. So for them to do it state by state, I like that, because you have the freedom to vote for what you want, you know, on that level. At the same time, you know, just to open P. Dot eyes up with that, bruh. It's only 5 years, buddy. If motherfucker don't say that in 5 years, we know how short 5 years is. Like 5 years move by quick.
That's the blink of an eye right there.
Yeah, you just got your life back together after that shit didn't happen to you in 5 years, you know, 7 years. So just to want to be even comfortable to talk about it. So, you know.
Damn.
Hey, chop.
That's all I heard.
No, that boy a fool though, bro. We been busting him out though with the dumbass shit, though. We been busting him out with that dumbass shit, bro. You know, he gonna try to make an excuse though, child. What you think about his excuse? I want to know what you think about his excuse. I'm not. He said he don't have no excuses, but it is what it is, and you know,
there is no.
I apologize.
There ain't no black church.
Or it would have happened a little different. It would have been different.
Man, that would have been way different if that had been a black church.
We trying to understand culture right now.
Turned on pastors in New Orleans who sung at their mama's funeral, grandma's funeral, uncle's funeral, daddy's funeral. Been going to church for years. Nigga, you do some foul shit. You see how many people turned on Bristol and Sour Hall and fucking Morton.
Yep.
Turn
I
quick.
was still surprised that people really held on to the fact that that man, Mr. Morton, was like this godsend of a preacher to them, and it like the evidence was there. Everybody saw it. Like, how could you deny that this man, which speculation did turn around?
He admitted to it.
He admitted to it, but you know, a lot of shit turned around.
You can do that.
Well,
in the end, if he had been in New York,
well, I guess there's no more believing in your ass. You gonna admit it, nigga. But they still was doing it, huh?
That nigga was still doing that shit, dog. And
not
like,
him. How people still following you after you admit it? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. Like, I don't,
nigga. You know, I'm a vigilant, thieving ass, dumb ass. That's some cult shit, P. That's what I be trying to tell you, bro. That's how, bro. That's cult mentality. That's cult minded, P. You telling them exactly. This nigga telling you exactly what he did, and you still like, well, the Lord gonna forgive you, and yeah, we waiting on you. We waiting on you to do another sermon, Pastor. Pastor trying to quit. They ain't gonna let him, P.
No.
P, they ain't gonna let him. You know what I'm telling you? It's cold.
Lord will forgive you. We forgive you.
Look, like, it's damn near his curse for picking what he picked. Yeah.
Get your.
It's like an obsession he can't get rid of too.
And that bolsters the ego. Well, shit, if they forgive me,
he can't get rid of it.
What else they'll forgive me for?
What that shit be? Tales from the Crypt. Not Tales from the Crypt. Oh, Twilight Zone, y'all.
Oh,
it's like some Twilight Zone shit. Think about like if you look, you a pastor. Yeah, you a crooked pastor. I'm gonna do the voice. You're a crooked You're a crooked pastor. You have everything on top. You're on the top of the mountain, and everything's going well. And then you get caught. Yeah, Pete. And you get caught. You were scamming people and you go to jail and prison. But the Twilight Zone is the people never, ever, ever, ever gonna believe it. Yeah. So the more you try to get rid of that lifestyle and try to get away from that, you have more and more followers.
On the real, huh, bro? We're not gonna let you.
This nigga, he can't shake it. Look, he damn near popular than Martin Luther King, y'all. He can't shake it. I've been scamming and scheming. Please let me stop down. Oh, y'all, I'm just fucking. What y'all think about that, fellas? What the fuck?
Bro,
do y'all think these scammers be trying to lead this shit and the people love them so much that they can't escape their own hell that they created?
That would be a fire punishment, though.
Damn.
You gotta keep preaching. You gotta keep preaching the word
but just say,
all the while you know you was doing good.
They don't get everything. Gotta go back. Like,
come on, Rao.
All right, I don't think people.
Come on, Rao.
Act like they never done nothing bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna say
for sure
what level of bad I've done things before, but just know I've done the real bad things.
Couple of levels.
I have sinned against you.
Real. I've done real bad things. You know what I'm saying? But
nigga, you make yourself seem horrible at this point.
Most of the time, what I'm saying
Hold
is,
on, y'all.
Your conscience or something gonna fuck with you, especially if you got a relationship with your parents or a relationship with anybody. You gonna wind up talking about what you did. You know what I'm saying? And it depends on how that person, reacts to what you say. If you're gonna keep doing something, or you know what I'm saying, or some shit like that. I just think that people get that humility about themselves, because it's like when you look at the world and you see these rich people, and you be like, damn, that's the type of shit they doing. Like, everybody trying to get away from something at one point.
Why so serious? Yeah, you're right.
That it's good to try to get away with the things that they be trying to get away with, but you know, everybody got a story of some shit they done got away with.
No, it's your truth. Walk in it, live in it. Yeah, don't try to make it seem like us, chap. I don't like. I'm with you though. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't like that people make it seem like I ain't never did nothing. This, that, and the third. That's just like even telling people about they you know, their leisure time, like what they do in their leisure time. Niggas might play the game, get drunk, smoke weed, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't people be trying to control people lives?
For sure.
But everything different, everybody. Some niggas can handle shit.
We live through each other.
Everybody got different shit, but
vices and everything.
Yeah, that because these people got money or that they famous or in whatever this, that, and the third, that they shit not gonna never come to the light. Like it all comes to the light.
Yep, I think that is their like you said, bro. I think that's their shit. Like they gotta deal with. Y'all motherfuckers so worried about the light that you have. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess it runs their life, chap. They have to look a certain ways, and if they don't, even though they into other shit, they gotta say that they did anyway. You're a deceiver, then, dog. You're not living in your truth. Celebrity, you're not living in your truth. We like celebrities that live in their truths.
Even on a simpler note, I mean, when I was in by me being so good at sports, nobody wanted me to be in the band.
Okay.
Because it's like, you big, you know how to play already. It ain't like you guard.
Yeah. Chop, let me cut you off right quick, man. I want to apologize for all humanity in this world. You know, we short people don't get too much apologies, but I just gotta give it to tall people. I gotta apologize for humanity, bro. They do, bro. Like if you tall, son, they automatically think you supposed to play some kind of sport. Like you big as a motherfucker, son. Like them people really be bucking. Because I done had a lot of big friends.
You telling me to play?
I had a lot of big friends. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, and them that would definitely come up at some point in time in their life.
I'm supposed to be the point guard, so now I gotta learn. I gotta play.
Nigga got a big man complex. What you could call that? Genghis Khan? You got a Genghis Khan complex?
Learn how to play center. Now I gotta play motherfucking point guard because I'm short in the real league.
No, child, fuck that. Child, you nigga, you could wanted to paint, nigga. They gonna be like, well, bro, why you ain't trying to be a linebacker? Like, you be like, man, look. Shit, I want the paint, nigga.
Little niggas would. But I'm talking about I go in that gym for third period and tear their ass up every time. I'm talking about wear their ass out. But I never joined. I did the same thing when I went to Georgia. Man, I lift weights. When people see me lift weights, condition and all
the
that.
The whole purpose is your decision, though, right, child? I think that's the whole thing, right? Like you're supposed to. It don't matter if you're big or small. You're supposed to be your decision. But I get what you said about that.
200-pound niggas don't want
extra fight. Shit they be doing.
They don't want hit. Like or don't want hit. They're scared of contact. Don't want touch a nigga. Like 200 pounds, nigga. They don't want.
Yeah, this nigga into LARPing and shit. He like live action.
Be like that, dog. Like,
he in the LARPing. That nigga want to be a big ass fairy in the fairy tale life and shit.
Right,
like,
he played
in the woods and shit.
Dragon and shit.
Nigga like to reenact Lord of the Rings. Big black ass nigga, but you can't judge a book by its cover. You gotta let people be who they are, people. That's the point. I'm glad you brought that up, child, because it so goes with the segment. It so goes with the segment. That is hilarious.
And do shit. Niggas that's really small, like 5'11", and like nigga, I'm bigger than you. Fuck, I know I could get in that motherfucker if he got in that bitch.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Don't let people turn told people against the short people, bro, because that they do that too, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's
you know
it's a
what?
game like black and white, dog. I'm telling you.
Have a music background. All my background came from sports. So they knew I came from Capitol. I played sports and ran track and played flag football and did all that shit. They didn't.
Because you ain't had no choice, yeah.
In no motherfucking.
You big. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They gonna automatic, but look how that sound to a short nigga. Man, you can't play no sports, nigga. You short. You might well get in the band. You see how they fuck with your mind, chat? You see what I'm saying to you, bro?
Crazy, like all short niggas in the band.
But man, that's what I'm trying to tell you, son. Like that's society, bro. Fucking with both our minds, bro.
Look,
you're supposed to be free to do what you want. Because I done seen short niggas cut up on the field too. You see what I'm saying? I done seen short niggas cut up on the court. I done seen short niggas cut up. Come on, man.
Some nigga out there running plays.
That's that perception and that dumb shit. Type of thing. That divides people, dog.
Can't do that, dog. You gotta let people do what they gonna do, son. And I think that's part of the problem that's going on in the world.
That's right. With society. That's right. Exactly.
Everybody want to do what everybody else doing. Nobody don't want to stick up and say, I'm over here doing this. But see, that's the difference.
And yeah, motherfucker getting your ear too. That's how it's quick to get in the motherfucker ear. Yeah.
When they talking that shit, but the niggas they look up to, the drug dealers and all that, or the so-called drug dealers and the people that make the music and all that shit, them niggas was probably in the band or played basketball or football.
That's right. Oh, they definitely made all A's
too.
The fuck?
Listen to somebody. And them niggas probably got degrees and shit too. But you don't never look.
Come on, son.
You only be checking for.
I'm telling you that for a fact.
See if a nigga do this, that, and the third. But I'ma say it like this. I'm saying it on Blunt Talk Nola. Ain't no such thing as no street pedigree, because to a nigga like me from the 80s, you had to have hands to fucking be
right
street nigga. So if you ain't got no hands, nigga, I don't want to hear nothing about how many people you done killed. That's scary shit.
Yeah, it don't matter. I choked the shit out you.
Nah, nigga, that's scary shit. You a man when you can sit up there and toe to toe.
Box a nigga up right quick.
Yeah, man. Fuck out of here. That's the nigga you scared of, because now you really have to go get it, right? Because you know you can't be a
Ooh, hard beat now, yo. Scary.
If you want to have a fight with him, if you don't want to drop it, you're going to have to kill him. I mean, unalive.
Go and get a gun was scary to us. Tell me I'm lying, fellas. We all come from that generation.
Gun, knife, brick.
Go and get a gun. Use a scary ass nigga, man. Use a fucking coward, bro. Real shit. That's the fucking era we come from, people. That's why we talking how we talking. I know y'all probably thought we was all gone and Katrina took everybody. No. Real niggas is still alive.
In my mind, son. Like, nigga, I'm not worrying about that gun. I was playing basketball.
Nigga, I'm about to slap your ear on the other side of your motherfucking face, bitch.
This shit.
Fuck wrong with you?
I'm telling this nigga, I say, dog, he talking shit. I said, little dude, I'm not worried about you. He still talking this little shit and shit. Then he started seeing what I was saying, so now he started coming around or whatever. So at the end of the game, I picked my shirt up to wipe my face. He said, damn, boy, you was strapped the whole time? Yeah, always. It's always there while I'm playing basketball. You see what I'm saying? Like, it just, I don't know. They don't
dunking on a niggas with LP Stoller on the hip.
Boy, you thinking now you thinking, I'm glad I didn't swing on that fucking man, because I'd have been dead in this bitch. At the park.
No padded mayonnaise. You get that motherfucking work.
Beat his little ass up right quick, send him on his way. Man, get your little bitch ass off his phone.
No padded mayonnaise, not thinking 2-3 steps ahead, like a motherfucker talking about, dog. Y'all motherfuckers didn't have y'all didn't have the whereabouts to go catch the bus at a younger age and shit. Y'all didn't have to go venture out and see the world and know that you had crackhead down the street and shit just to go to the store. Your mama used to send you
Don't
to the
run
store and
across
shit like that.
you.
They don't know people, y'all. They don't understand that social environment like we had, fella. So they get caught slipping a lot.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can stay in the East and go to school with somebody that's different across the river. But what I'm saying is too, that's not what we talking about. Ain't nobody was coming pick your bitch ass up from no goddamn school. We ain't have no goddamn buses.
You had to catch that fucking bus or walk.
You either took a bus,
And you had to know how to get home on your feet, nigga. Exactly like Champion y'all
or
said.
you gonna walk.
Is it both of them is optional, nigga. You had to know how the fuck to get home, nigga, from that school, nigga. You better pay attention when you're on that bus.
Like say, boom,
What streets
right?
that bitch going down?
They only
The
give you
fuck?
2 tickets, right? So you know you need a bus ticket and a quarter or whatever.
A bus ticket and a dime, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Whatever, nigga.
Oh, you see, you older than us. I was a quarter too, chap. I was with the quarter, chap. I was with the quarter, sir. I was with the quarter era, P. You buy P. I remember the dime, but I was the quarter era.
Yeah, that silent 10 shit been dead. But anyway, bus ticket and a quarter or whatever, and you had that transfer. So if I don't get past Tulane, like say if I get to Tulane, if I'm on Tulane coming from uptown, if I don't get past Broad, I gotta walk all the way downtown, like to Canal Street and shit or whatever. Then after that, but say if I use my other bus ticket, because nigga don't want to take the walk. Now when I get to school, I gotta find a fucking bus ticket, or I ain't getting fucking home, or I gotta find $1.25 so I can get on a goddamn bus. It is what it is.
It is.
What other I'ma find, but calling my mama wasn't the option.
Fuck no.
It wasn't an option. It wasn't an
my
option.
dad, it wasn't an option.
Son, I ain't had no phone to call the fucking ass.
I'm gonna tell you.
And I
all
sure
about-
ain't about to use no quarter that I need on no damn corner telephone, nigga.
I'm about to tell y'all one more. That damn sure better not been no.
I used to joke to pay
You better-
phone, boy.
You better get home before they
when
get
I
home.
had my phone and I knew my phone was gonna go off or some shit like that, I will walk to the payphone and put some quarters in that bitch and talk on the phone, boy.
Oh yeah, but I ain't about to call my fucking mama for no
What?
bus though. I'm
Nigga,
with you with
what?
that
What
one.
you mean?
Nah, I ain't about to call her for no bus.
Go put that quarter in that phone.
I
Dial
want
that
to
number,
know
let
how to
that
get
bitch
home.
ring
Chop, I ain't gonna
2
lie.
times
Look,
and hang up.
I'm gonna go too far, nigga, and get off on the wrong stop and try to make my way home. Like I used to. I don't know. It was the mental thing, like just to test yourself. You see what I'm saying? Test yourself like a fucking man in a jungle, nigga. Like, yeah, see what your limitations is. That's how it was in the city, man.
Fuck a nigga thought I wasn't gonna
Have you ever got lost on the bus? Like you went too far on your thing, or you went too short, or caught the wrong bus? Come on, man. I done did this shit. Yeah, man.
It got right back.
And I loved it. Chop, I loved it. Now I see that these kids, I love it now. I'm like, yes, I'm glad I learned this. Because I didn't know they was gonna handicap this shit like this.
GPS is on these phones. We ain't have none of that.
Nigga, they got the wrapper, right?
Yeah, none of that.
And we'll still call you.
Walk up that fucking street till you get to that street, and then you walk up that street to that street.
Bruh, they got the GPS right there on the phone around the motherfuckers.
Map,
call
You know what's so sad about today's generation?
Or use
They
your
don't know
numbers
how to
for
backtrack.
Uber.
They don't know how to backtrack.
Nigga, our GPS and the phones was different. Was two different items. You would have to have a GPS system in your car and the phone.
That's right.
It's the same thing.
It wasn't on the phone at one time. It sure the
Fuck
fuck
no.
wasn't.
Shit, nigga. I'm
Know how to fuck to
take y'all
get
back
home,
in
even
the
with a
day.
phone. I got you, chap. Definitely.
See, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, and I know y'all can relate to this because y'all not that far off. If you knew your phone was about to go off and you knew you ain't had a whole lot of money and you wanted to talk to your little honey on the phone, you put that quarter in that phone, call our house, let the phone ring 2 times, and hang that bitch up and wait for her to call you back.
This nigga had yeah, that worked.
Nigga, I'm
The call
talking
back
about.
did work.
I'm talking about
The call
on a
back
fucking
did work.
payphone on a corner 3-4
Nah.
hours.
Cause
Yeah,
nigga had
you
the
know,
beep
once
and
that
shit
fucking
too.
phone hang
Yeah.
up,
The
talking
beepers
to
and shit, 2 ways and shit. Was
I
out.
would say like 2000, see, like 2007, 2008, I probably had to use that motherfucker like that. Like one of them years. Because I know my son hadn't been born. So yeah, I was josting that payphone. I go use that bitch, and that was it. Fuck. When I ain't got that, fuck, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Right.
Bitches, did y'all have a joke on that motherfucking payphone? Let us know, man. We just, asking.
I think the fellas,
because I think y'all from that era too.
Ever had that issue where they?
I don't know, right? I ain't going.
Like they had the jokes on a payphone. Like the fellas had the jokes on that bitch. I ain't never. I ain't gonna
assume shit. People get fucked up with their assume, Pete. I'm telling you, 2026, I've been coming in this year with no assumptions.
No assumptions.
Nigga, I'm asking all questions. I'm trying to tell you, boy. You'll be surprised at the stories you hear when you don't assume.
Shit. I done did that shit a couple of times, though. I ain't gonna lie. Oh no, wait. Don't be making no long distance phone calls on my phone.
Hell yeah. Y'all remember 1-800-COLLECT? Remember that commercial, chat? 1-800-COLLECT?
Fucking right.
That 1-800-COLLECT.
You give me a toll-free collect call.
You say your whole name and what you want on that bitch. Yeah, you getting a call from, this Renee. Just let me when you get a chance.
Look, nigga used to leave a message.
You got a call from Renee. Yeah, how did baby get a check?
Yeah. You gotta leave that bitch quick too.
Yeah. Call the phone back. Like y'all was just saying earlier. Yeah, hit 1-800-COLLECT and tell them to call the phone back. Yes, phone. Sir.
Or had that motherfucking Nokia.
Which one?
Yep. Damn it, one of the first ones. Shit.
I got the indestructible fucking model still in the
No kid didn't last that long, nigga.
Yeah, I know that. Whoever built it was, somebody's shit was high. The nigga was getting in there. And getting
you right.
And shit.
What?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think about some of them good old days, boy. Nigga had fun. You can't say you ain't had no fucking fun from 90 to 2015. You can't say. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's good. It's goods and bads with it, Pete. That's how I look at it, bro. It was goods and bads with it.
Yeah,
I'm understanding.
A lot of fun. I think we had way more.
No, I'm not saying we didn't. It's like I think it's like Chop was saying earlier. Like in certain times in your life, you did certain things, and and it's time to move on. If you don't move on as a man,
you gonna get
like you just keep trying to relive. Yeah, you keep trying to relive that shit. But as you get older, you understand that shit don't really go how you actually saw it when you were seeing that shit at the time. It's life lessons. You live them, and you learn from them. These children doing the same thing. It's not a good or a bad thing when it comes to them versus us. But that's them doing that because they be bored.
Yeah.
They want to go. They want to versus us. We don't be wanting to beef with them. They always looking at, we did what we wanted to. No, the fuck we didn't. We didn't do what we wanted to do.
We could not do. We had choices, we had options, and then we had shit we was forced to fucking do. Nah, the choice was.
They don't realize how far technology actually came when it comes to, of today's time. They don't really, like certain shit. They already have the mindset when they come in here. That shit was already here. Like fat TVs, nigga. Like your TV was never supposed to be fat, child. Like nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Why all that shit in the back of that bit?
Exactly.
That's how they talking, man. Like because they come out the mama pussy when it was flat TVs. They never knew that how much. They never even pay attention to how much how much shit people had to go through to get the TV to even be flat. Like they don't understand.
It's like this TV.
Like none of that shit. Yeah, and that's what we got to deal with. We got to deal with the understanding of, oh yeah, I remember, my grandma and them telling me about some shit that happened that I didn't know that had to happen first before I actually get to, experience what I'm experiencing when I was that age. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Look how far a TV came just to look at it like that, On a TV, you can only go see it in the theaters. That's why movies were still so popular when we was, young fellas. Movies going to the theater ain't shit no more. Right? It's a little something, but it ain't really no vibe like that to them churn. You know how they talk. But the movies to us and shit, oh yeah, nigga, I'm gonna take my little bitch out to the movies. Yeah, and it was a little vibe, as they say, and that's the shit that I'm talking about. Like certain shit just move on, but certain shit you're supposed to understand as time move on too. That's how you know who you is. That's how you understand your history about what you stand for and who you is. As a person. And these rage culture motherfuckers, y'all, is trying to erase that and trying to make it seem like shit ain't happened when it did. Say, Chop, if you beat me up 10 years ago, son, I still remember you beat me up 10 years ago. I'm not going to act like it didn't happen because I forgave you. You feel me, Ron?
Mm-hmm.
And for you to have a problem with that, you're trying to rewrite history as if you didn't beat me up, though. You whooped my ass, man, 10 years ago. I still haven't made good on it or nothing. I just go ahead. I didn't. And I ain't saying I'm bringing it up. I'm saying don't act like it didn't happen. I never brought it up, but it's like
that. Yeah, I can see one of them.
You can't forget.
But
you talking about real? No, Chap. Don't go on no real fight. So you about to make a point on this?
Like when we see each other, though, niggas just be speaking to each other. We don't even really be on no crazy nowadays.
But y'all had a fight though, right? You remember the fight?
Yeah, I don't forget the fight. I remember we had a fight.
Rage culture is him still saying something, or you still saying something about it and saying, why the fuck is he beating everybody up? Why is he the person that get to defend himself? Who the fuck he think he is? He should have never beat me up. How somebody get mad at you if you was defending yourself? That's my question, child. You whooped his ass now, but you was defending yourself. And he's still mad at you to this day that you're defending yourself.
Yeah, that's
he bringing it up all on Facebook and shit, child. On Instagram and shit. He reenacting the fights on Instagram.
If a nigga doing that, and it's just honest, my honest opinion about it.
Can't wait to see you at the reunion, nigga. Yeah,
time to get rid of him. The fuck? Time for him to go.
Look, shout that nigga showing up hardcore on your head. I know you was in the band, nigga.
We either gonna have to
I'm in a section.
You gotta catch another round. Oh,
bitch ass nigga thought he had me 10 years ago. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah. Oh no. Whatever happened after that?
This nigga still tight, Chop. Chop, he's still. Chop, you done apologized and everything. Oh, man, look, I don't know what's going on with Raul. And he's still going, Chop, bro. What do you do at this point, bro? Like, What do you have to do as a human being to try to get through to this motherfucker? That I don't give a fuck about you. I don't care what you're doing. That happened back then. Let's deal with the now. Right? How do you convince them of that, Chop? Just give me some advice on this. P-Dot, you could chime in too, bro, before we get this segment. You could get the video set up too, Pete.
You really can't convince them, because if you choosing to still harbor over some shit, you gonna do that.
He blaming you for it though. He blaming you for hoping. Man, this nigga think he cold because he done whooped me 10 years ago and shit.
Yeah, ain't no keep on looking at me, Chris, and all that shit.
Right.
I'm gonna slap the fuck out.
Nigga still acting like he did something to me back then, but then when the shit like I just keep just repetitive, Chop. Like
let's say he won.
He online with this shit.
You won, so now you're not worrying about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's weird, huh? Like it's both of them. Like you fucked him up though, and you was defending yourself, and he the one mad, Chop.
I'm whipping
that you. That you not worrying about him. He mad because you not worrying about him.
Yeah, no, because you ain't nothing to worry about. I done already whipped your ass.
But still, you ain't shit though. That's what he's saying.
I ain't shit, but I won.
Yes. You're winning, actually.
You about to
because it's a race to him.
That's what's about to happen.
No, it's a race to him. It's a race. Like y'all supposed to be going somewhere in his mind. It's supposed to be a finish line with this shit, Chop. I don't understand crazy neither, dog. I just thought, my dogs to have some, I'm saying, some good advice for me with this shit, because
people do harbor over shit. I'm telling you, like, I know people right now I done got into it with, and it's still that. Nigga, look
at Black Star. What's up?
Nigga,
Black Star said, tell him I give my life to the Lord.
Knowing he know who I am.
Pray on it.
Long as he know who I am, and he'll just look me dead in my eyes, I'm gonna just look at him. But at the same time, you could just say whatever your grievance is. But niggas ain't gonna do that. Niggas ain't built like that.
Or
yeah, go ahead, Pete. And after you say what you said, you can play the video.
Or you can touch him up again and then tell him that's for still being a bitch ass nigga. Touch him up again. Still being
somebody's feelings is getting hurt.
Yeah, think about it.
Cause you gotta give. You have to give, bro. You can't use somebody's.
No, think about it now. You mad?
No, go ahead.
And I was defending myself, right? I'm defending myself, and I whipped your ass, and you mad about it,
right?
And you come back at me 10 years ago, come back at me with that same bullshit 10 years later, and I'm gonna be looking at you like, bro, that was 10 years ago, bro. We were children then, bro. Let's move on. And you still with that same bullshit? You keep it going? I'm gonna touch you up.
Yeah, they ain't about to hit nobody. I'm gonna drop out and come right back in, y'all.
What if they start blaming your family members and shit? Like they started beefing with your people and shit because they can't get to you. Yeah, all y'all ain't shit. All y'all motherfuckers. Everybody who came to this motherfucker, he ain't shit.
That's weird.
So then it becomes an obsession then, right, Pete?
Yeah, it definitely became.
And that's what I want to get into tonight. Black Star Dispatcher right on time, brother. We talking about the obsession in my segment with these people, bro. The people they tripping, bro. We trying to be cordial. We trying to believe what they say, like we all human beings. You know what I'm saying? And we all supposed to be accountable and handle ourselves accordingly, right? But for some fucking reason, they have this rage culture about them, dispatch, that keeps saying that we is the ones who is tearing up the world, bro. And as I mean us, or I mean black people. Why they keep labeling us in one fucking tag, bro? This shit is getting annoying, bro. And for motherfuckers to say the shit that you're gonna hear tonight, like stuff, DD 504 and Peaches, the shit you're gonna hear tonight is gonna simplify and shoot you dead on the top of your head, and purple shit gonna come out of what exactly do I mean. And the reason why I'm saying this shit, for real, for real, Peaches, I'm telling you. The reason why I'm saying this shit is because these motherfuckers say the worst shit out their mouth and then assume that it's just a everyday thing. Like, they don't really understand what the fuck they be saying when they be saying this shit. And then put the labels that they put on us, like I talked about earlier, if y'all didn't hear. We could go all the way back to the Clinton situation, Black Star. Remember that bitch was calling niggas super predators and shit. We always get these fucking labels for shit that they fucking people be doing too. How many fucking mass shooters we had in 2025? Huh? How many fucking mass shooters did we have? Just talked on Blunt Talk NOLA. You see what I'm saying, y'all? Whatever the fucking number is for Blunt Talk NOLA, triple that shit. White people have been cut, them mother crackers been cutting up this whole motherfucker 2025.
Jimmy
From the young to the old.
Cracking corn no more. Jimmy cracking skull.
Jimmy white as hell, and he just as ghetto and hood and project and predator and thug and all that shit as they label our young black boys, Peter. That white bitch just is worse. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. These fucking labels and shit, like they people ain't out here wrecking fucking shop.
Wreaking havoc.
They tearing this bitch up and then looking at niggas. Don't fucking look at me, bitch. I'm handling my business. Bitch, didn't you say go to work? Bitch, I'm at work. I thought you said this was supposed to be pushing this bitch. The fuck is you talking about? My children going to fucking school. I wash their fucking clothes. They get their motherfucking breakfast and lunch and fucking dinner, bitch, on your dumbass triangle that you created, right? How the fuck is we still the poster child of dumb shit? I don't get it, Peter. And I see these motherfuckers every day cutting up because of the same social media that tried to use, against us. Come on, man. They better stop fucking playing, bro. If you don't know your fucking history, white people, you repeat or resume to do the same shit. The same thing applies for y'all fucking ass. So you don't fucking bless you, brother, bless you.
Shit. God damn. Oh, shit, my bad. Hold up. My bad. I hit the wrong
bless
button.
you, you good.
Imagine being a...
Oh, damn. Gotta be on.
Just put it on pause, right, Queen. Yeah. But
No,
yeah, the same thing applies to y'all. And we gotta realize that this is a humanity thing and a business thing that they try to use other cultures against each other to create money and power, y'all. Oh, Peter, boy, you. My bad, y'all, Peter. I'm trying to make sure my dog's straight. He all over the place right now. He distracted me a little bit, y'all.
I'm trying to get back to the video. My bad.
He distracted me a little bit. I'm just talking to the audience, man. Hey, worry about you. Go ahead, bro.
I got it. Pop them goddamn ads up and shit like that.
Oh no. But yeah, people, y'all just check him around. I think he did a great collage on this. You know, shout out to Exo Speaks. Y'all just peep this out, and y'all tell me what y'all think. You know, because it got a little bit of everything in it. It's a little funny. You know, it's a little life lessons, and it's also, you know, information that y'all could take of why we calling this shit rage culture. You know, why you're so mad? What you're bitter for, bitch? Didn't your people take over this motherfucker? The fuck up then. What's the problem? I thought y'all took over black people and shit. I thought that y'all had this shit on lock. What's the problem?
You did. You did.
So it's a lot of rage cultures. No, go ahead, P. What you say?
I was saying, also you thought you did.
All kind of shit, P. I don't know what they think, and that's why you see what I'm saying. Why is when we help up for ourselves? That's why I labeled it rage culture. Why is your self-respect, P, looked at as disrespect, though? When you help up for yourself, when you tell these motherfuckers, hey, bro, you know we're not all thieves, right? Oh, you know some of us got that fucking money, huh? Oh, you know we really come in the shop, right? Oh, you know we really fucking doctors and shit, right? Oh, you know you see what I'm saying, P? Like we a lot of other shit than what they label us when they see us, when they get into confrontations and shit, when they on a little rage shit. You see what I'm saying, bro? So when that shit come to light, you gotta look at that with a higher level of understanding. You gotta now you gotta overstand, as people say. Now you gotta overstand what's going on. Since you understand that they're racist people, okay, yeah, right, okay, cool. Now you gotta overstand that this shit has been embedded in their head to do this shit to you, to actually talk to you the way you're supposed to not talk to them. So when it comes to culture, you have to understand that there's a divide when it comes to business and when it comes to fucking opportunity. And people show you who the fuck they is when it comes to opportunity. But in the business world, keeping people divided more than keeping them together is way more lucrative.
All right.
Blunt talk.
I said. Okay. Somebody and ran. And that's what your problem is. You son of a bitch. You ugly.
You know what's great? You see this? You're still going to be black, and we're not. Make sure you tell them.
What? Wait, what?
I already told you, bro. I already told you. Rage coach. I already told you. People was going to have.
I gotta play that one back. I gotta play that one back because that was weird.
He thought that made sense too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, wait, what the fuck?
Black Star, PJ, ED504. Listen to him. Look, check him out.
You see this? You're still going to be black, and we're not.
Dude.
Congratulations, because you can't be in the sun. See the ignorancy?
That boss thing.
But we the ignorant ones. But we the ignorant ones though. We ignorant coon bone fed buffoons and baboons and shit. Peter. But you heard that dumbass shit come out of his mouth just now.
Right. But like the snappy comeback to that should have been you telling me something I already know.
He's not. He's not us.
Black,
he's not indigenous though. Thank you. He's not indigenous. So that shit sounded cool to him. That shit was corny and stupid. And they don't know how to. They don't have the culture to snap back and shit. P.
No, they don't. They really don't. Especially people his age.
It's all violence, bro, and eat you when you're dead. Cause they don't know how to cook for themselves.
Make sure you tell them you're a fat.
Make sure you tell them you're fat. And what you skinny?
You're a fat bitch. No, that's probably what he said, P. Probably call that fat bitch.
Right. He said make no.
They blanking the bad words out.
Yeah. But the thing is, you probably got bigger tits than she do.
There it is.
You big fat ass.
Ba-da-ba-ba-bow.
You can't even pull your pants up to your belly button no more because your belly button
Still
down by your belt buckle.
Thank you.
Why do black women like to provoke the elderly? Well, he ain't wrong.
Wait,
that
what?
guy is awesome.
Wait, hold up.
He's reading comments now, people. If y'all following along with the video, he's reading white people's comments about when they posted the video. So he's actually showing you too that a lot of people agree with what this man did to this lady. So that's what you're seeing too.
He is so right. If there's one thing that a racist hates more than anything else in this world, it's a black person that isn't afraid to defend themselves. In their small, miserable world, there's no such thing as accountability. It's only ignorance and delusion. One thing they have in common is they want to be able to impose their will on you while you sit back, shut up, and stand down.
Look, they parked in the fire lane, chimping out.
I'm right here.
You better get out my face.
I'm right here.
Get out my face, boy.
I'm
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I'm not
Dumbass.
You know what the fuck
He's chimping out.
I'm not with none of that.
Look at him, he's chimping out.
Ma'am, I have 2 small children and a dog, and my child came here for a very important surgery that he couldn't have. I really need help.
And that's the people at Southwest problem.
Go ahead and be a cunt.
Yeah, she white. It's supposed to be the problem.
Fucking get out your truck and get back in your truck.
Oh yeah, I remember this video. Nothing beats what that commercial thing is. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Yeah, do something. Like a girl.
Do something. Like I said, do something. Do something. Do something.
That's what I'm
You talking all that? You came over here for what? All you had to do is say.
No license. There you go.
What you taking a picture of?
Something that doesn't belong here.
I pay rent here. I pay $1,000. I tell you what, call the police now then. Call the police now.
I don't have any license plate on that.
Call the police.
Why should I?
Call the police now.
About to scrape his toes up and bust his ass and knees at the same time.
At the end of the day, it's all about control. If they're not able to control the situation, then that's when you start to see them act out and really act like children. To them, self-respect is disrespect. They want to be able to talk to you however they want. They want to be able to curse at you, call you out your name, whatever. But as soon as you say something back or defend yourself or just be like, nah, bro, like, what are you talking about? They see that as disrespect. Another thing that's really common with them is their obsession with black behavior. Even if white people do the same thing that we do, ours is always labeled as ghetto, inappropriate,
Here we go.
Unprofessional,
Rage culture.
whatever the case is. They're really obsessed with everything that we do, even though we're not worried about them in the slightest. What would you call this graduation celebration? All DEI hires on the way to destroy your life.
What would you call that? That looked like 2 white girls fighting.
Oh, they cutting up.
When it's them, it's radio silence. Don't nobody say nothing about it. But when it's us, it's overanalyzed, criticized, the whole 9.
I'm not gonna lie, dog. That's a lot of motherfucking niggas in one spot. But I know one thing. That was one.
What
of the
does that
best
mean, though, P?
That was one of the best cruises in the world because everybody looked like they.
What does that mean? That first statement you made. What does that mean?
Not gonna lie, that's a lot of niggas in one spot. That's a lot of fucking people. I ain't never seen that many people on bro. I never seen that many black people on the. Of course, I never been on one, so I don't know. But I've never seen.
All right, then, Pete. Think about what you just said. Okay, so that can mean one or two things, then, right?
Never seen it.
You never seen that many white people on one neither.
Nope.
So you don't know how much they pack them bitches because they can afford to go on a cruise.
All right.
Now since
And now I'm looking at it, bro. That looked like that
just
was
trying
one
to-
of the
I'm
best
just-
cruises to go on, boy. That thing looked like it
Hey,
was
bro.
lit.
No, I'm not saying you don't like. I'm not saying you don't like it. It's just that first statement.
Yeah, it could have been
People
taken any
who
other
don't
way.
come on round. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you. That's how they look. That's how they start they statements of too, to explain why they don't
Why
think
they say? Why they
you
say
your
what they
ass. Yeah, you shouldn't be on the fucking crew. So with the just using word language, understand that this is how they use that tool against us too, people. So when y'all talk and when y'all say things into existence, this is how they take it as well. You trying to praise your people, but they don't know your language, they don't know your culture, Pete. So you know how they take that? They take that as if you don't even fuck with your own people. You don't even like your own people. Because you think, damn, that is a lot of niggas in one spot. It make it seem like you don't think that there should be that many niggas in one spot. But Pete, you know that's all love when it's that many niggas in one spot. You feel me, dog? That's all I want to tell you.
You
dog.
can't
like
do
it's
nothing.
crazy.
Yeah,
So
think
pay
about
attention
it.
to word
You
language
can't
too,
do-
people. Pay
like, you
attention to
can't-
word language.
The only thing you can do is show love, because guess what, bitch? You out in the middle of the motherfucking ocean. So all that other dumbass shit niggas be out there with, man, you better leave that shit on the show. Because going overboard off one of them motherfuckers ain't no joke, bud. That's been the fun,
I'm
boy.
so glad I go on Royal Caribbean. My worst nightmare. 4667 was the combined total
See?
of tips the whole cruise.
Whoever said Carnival Cruises was ghetto is really just anti-black. I promise you, they're just anti-black.
Every move we make is overanalyzed, critiqued, and extremely exaggerated to the fullest
Pause
extent.
right
Like
quick,
we
Pete.
said,
This is gonna be my only pause. Now I want to put this in your head, right? Why is when a Jewish word from a Jewish community and something in the area that happened for Jewish people
Called anti-Semitic.
is called for them? Why is it that that word itself is now deemed to be the predecessor of another race of people who was never called ghetto? Why is a place for the Jewish people to live when they came over here as migrants? Why is that word placed upon another people when they just out doing regular shit that everybody else fucking do? Because they out there doing it, Pete, it's considered ghetto. But when white people out there doing it, they're sitting there, they're just having fun on the beach. Right? That's what I'm saying. Why is the word ghetto tagged to us? Who tagged us with ghetto knowing what I just told you? And people, y'all could go look it up. That's a Jewish word. It comes from Jewish community, and it was based on a Jewish community when they came over as migrants. This is what they called their areas that they lived in. Ghettos. So now why when
Here's
we
the
go
cat.
out and do something, P, why is it considered ghetto? Put that in the back of y'all head while the man talking, because this is the little subtle racism that grandma was telling us about, old white grandma was telling us about. It's that subtle shit. They subtly are being racist against you because they believe that this is how this shit go. Even with white bitches who live in areas that you live in, when people tell her that she sounds ghetto, she sounds black. She puts both of those things in the same category, as if we don't have black doctors that didn't live in ghetto community. You feel me? Y'all don't act like y'all didn't know the Cosbys exist. They ain't live in no fucking ghetto, but Theo Black. So he would be considered
Theodore.
ghetto if he do something that they would redeem as out of pocket. So that's all I'm saying. It's not, it's the perception, people. Go ahead, P. You play that motherfucker.
All right.
My
Can't
bad,
have
though.
any type of fun without them trying to meddle their way into our business. Me personally, I don't know any black person that cares about what white people do. No friends, no family members. We're not concerned about them at all. But when it comes to us, even if we're just having a good time, nobody's hurt, there's no fighting, nothing. It's always some sort of obsession. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but that sounds exactly like the Grinch to me. Everybody's happy, everybody chilling, minding their business. You want to come steal Christmas because you mad. You know, that's exactly what it sounds like to me. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Social media is one of the biggest reasons, if not the biggest reason, as to why we're viewed so negatively. And I'm not saying that we should care what other races think about us, because personally, I don't. I'm gonna act how I act regardless of what other people think. I'm gonna just make sure I stay true to my morals and how I was raised. But at the end of the day, there is a narrative that's being spread about us on social media every single day, from X to Instagram, Facebook, any social media platform that you can think of. It's always something negative being spread about black people. Like even this black fatigue phrase that's going around of other races basically saying that they're tired of being around us and tired of our behavior in public. Like we care about what y'all think at all.
Black fatigue is when I can hear you 10 hours away
Listen.
in Walmart with your 5 fucking kids. Black fatigue is when you have no home training and you have no idea how to act in public. And a lot of it is culture. I've been in
Hold on. We not about to do that.
P, that's how they think.
Not how them little white kids be cutting up on the fucking stove.
So white
crying.
people ain't got 5 kids? I'm just trying to figure out.
You hear them
So
little
you don't know no
motherfuckers
white
crying
people got 5
way on the other side of the stove. You talk
Thank you,
about
brother.
10
Do
hours
you
away,
hear
big
the
boy.
argument?
You ever
You
been
hear
in
this,
a super Walmart and find out where the fucking baby crying from? And the baby crying in the toy aisle, you in grocery? Nigga, I don't want to hear nothing about that shit, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Shit, but it's crazy how you just label it. You see what I'm saying? They label us with it though, knowing that they people do the same shit.
Exact same.
You labeling us for being that, period. Like that's us. What you saying out your mouth is us. All us do the same shit together. Cause the bitch said it's culture, Peter. She said that's a part of our culture to act the way she's saying.
Now look, you know what's another thing though? Look at her hairstyle, look at her makeup, look at her eyebrows. Don't it look like she modeling herself after a black girl?
You can't tell her that.
Oh, okay. Cause that look every bit of a black girl hairstyle. I don't want to hear nothing different. All you bitches knew was ponytails and 2 old Wendy's flats in your fucking head. Black girls come around you, now you want cornrows and every fucking thing else. Fuck out of here.
in the hood. I've been in the fucking schools and the projects where I was the only white girl there, and I can 100% guarantee you that it's culture. When majority of y'all know someone who has been unalived by another black person, way more than any instance of a black person being unjustifiably unalived by the police, that's black fatigue, as well as donating to Carmelo Anthony and Rodney Hinton Jr. When you aren't able to hold your own community accountable, that's a problem.
Oh,
bam.
That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem.
I'm talking about slicing her, Pete. He's slicing her.
Dispute ended in tragedy. Authorities confirmed 2 teens are dead, allegedly at the hands of their stepfather.
Never, ever, ever allow anybody outside of our culture to tell you what your culture is. It doesn't matter if they say, oh, I've been around black people, I have black friends, X, Y, and Z. It's all a manipulation tactic. Unless you are a black person yourself, you have no say in what black culture is. You don't understand it. Not only that, but it's just so much misinformation that was being spread in just that one video. Honestly, it's insane. And the thing about that whole black fatigue thing is not only is it a flip, a racist flip at that of the true meaning, but it's also only showing the 1% of us that act like this. It's not zoning in on the success that we have. It's never anything positive. It's only negative behaviors that are being displayed on social media. The literal 1% of us. Most people that I know that are black do not act like this at all. But since everything that we do is always microanalyzed, I took the time to put together a compilation of what I like to call white fatigue. So sit back and enjoy.
A 15-year-old confesses to strangling his mom over a bad grade.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Greg Ramos wore a blank expression in court as he was arraigned for first-degree murder. Here's Megan Alexander.
Police say Greg Ramos and his mother got into a terrible argument when he came home with a D in school. Around midnight, he allegedly sneaked into his mom's room and strangled her. Then he went to get a wheelbarrow to bring the body out of the house. When he returned,
Oh my
he
God.
discovered she was still alive. He told police he strangled her again, this time taking half an hour to kill her.
God damn.
Oh my God, don't do that.
Ooh, woo.
What are you doing? Get her way out of my
Take the what and leave the what?
Did this man just SA her car mirror? Boy, that fucking glass brick, she gonna be all cut up.
I ain't know white people still. I ain't know, my bad.
I'm gonna go through your bag, or I'm gonna call the police. Let me give me your bag. Are you kidding me right now? You open your bag. I will. Open your bag. I'm opening it. If you'll get off of me, please. This is all ours. Take it off. Get off of me, please. Take it off. Get off of me, please. Take it off. You can't just steal my stuff.
Ooh, that girl went on a rampage of theft.
Guys, get out. Go.
Look at that shit. Still. Stop.
Rage culture.
Hell wrong with you.
Move around toilet P. Stop stealing. Hell wrong with Chip. Supposed to be black people just doing this. Oh.
$100 to $200 for the rest of my groceries. Will anyone help me? This is for Jesus. I had to ask you. I need. You're not gonna make.
I thought black people was on one pole.
I'm trying to feed God's children. Are you kidding me? I need you. I love you. Look at me. I love you like I love them. God, I just figured it out because Christ is real. And my name is Christine Elizabeth James Armand.
Why you gotta have such a long ass name, man?
Look, embarrassing the fuck out that little girl.
How you gonna call her bad girl? Talking to that girl like she a dog.
One more. What? Enough. Let's go.
Can't be.
All right, well, let's go.
Okay. No, I told you guys.
Somebody phone ringing?
I think that's in the video.
Oh.
They told me that the judge don't make the.
Yeah, they told me that the judge don't make the rules.
Wait, that was at the end of it?
Yeah, that was it.
All right. Yeah, fellas. I just, like I said, brother, that rage culture, it is alive. Y'all see it from the text messages. Y'all seen it from the video itself. Why? So now that y'all seen the video, now the question comes. You know what I'm saying? Why is your self-respect, fellas, considered being disrespectful to other cultures? Why is that? Why y'all think?
Because they want you to be weak, so they could continue doing what they do. If that makes sense. Because having a
go ahead and chime whenever you want to chime in.
So having a level of self-respect reflects that you have internal strength, right? And that you refuse to let people just trample all over you. So when they try their hand at whatever they want to try their hand with, They doing it to get a rise out of you. Right? They're doing it to get a rise out of you. Two, if they could get a rise out of you, then they know they got control over it. So the best thing at some point, say what you feel, but keep it brief and keep it pushing.
Now, as we can see though, too, Pete, businesses are now making money and shit. Now, just basically pushing racism. Because if we look at social media, right, a lot of these people are supposed to be banned because of the content that they create, but for some reason, it's getting shared and liked, and they're making money off this.
Yeah.
You know, so now it's becoming a organized thing. How do you?
Yeah,
you know,
we
why
violate community guidelines when we talk too much about the things that the people from the Caucasus do.
Nah.
I think.
Why is it? Yeah, go ahead, Chuck. My bad.
I think that what respect is something different now, and respect is now tailored towards more of an emotional thing. I mean, if you think about it, no one's asking for respect. Everyone's asking for something from a past trauma, if that makes sense. Nobody's just saying just respect people. Just, you know what I'm saying? Most people are healing through, you know, they trying to heal from a trauma. So they deal with the shit the way they, you know, the way they dealing with it or whatever. Because sometimes you might not stand up for what you know right, just because you know it's gonna be looked down upon for you to say what's the right thing. That's, you know, like if you walk up on a bunch of wrong that's going on, no matter what it is, and you know the shit wrong, but instead of just saying it's wrong, you know, go along with it, like versus casting it out. Like I had this thought in my
And there
head,
gotta be some kind of benefit in there, right, Chad, for them to do that, or you think they just doing it just cause?
I had this thought in my head about how if we was on the interview for the show and they asked you the gay question or whatever, and it's like, you know, it's a decision you have to make in that moment. You know what I'm saying?
What
Just
gay
like
question?
just like not even just a gay question. Let's just say, fucking the women question or whatever. Like people gonna start looking at you, like you were saying already, son. People gonna start looking at you certain ways if you start saying certain things. Like I said, you know it's wrong to be gay, but if they say something about the gay and you don't stand up and say, you know, yeah, this, that, and the third, whatever. That's why I was saying, like, if we was on an interview, a big interview and you know, it's a bunch of money on the line, and fuck nigga basically and fucking gay baiting us, asking us all type of gay questions, knowing that the check probably come from a gay person, and soon as you say some shit that person don't like, now you're not gonna get that check. So I think, you know, that's part of it too, like become, you know, selling your soul has been accepted more than
Normalized, yeah.
Like fuck that's the status quo. Like get up there, sell your soul, and you know, get the check. Like that's became part of the blueprint for a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? You watch niggas' careers go by the wayside and staying on self-respect. I'm saying it's like literally all the niggas I listen to, all the people's music I listen to. Dudes ain't dropping as much music as everybody else, but they fucking still got their self-respect at the end of the day. But A lot of people don't value that. Some people don't sleep at night if they're not being respected. Some people don't care. They just want the money. Or whatever they want, whatever their reward is. You know what I'm saying? They might just want that reward and not the money.
So let me ask you something. What if a person don't want none of that? Now one of them, they just want to know that they are superior to you and they have the right to treat you the way they want to treat you because of the color of your skin.
Wait, ask the question again.
What if they don't want now one of those that you was speaking of, right? What if they don't want now one of them? Like they don't want money and none of that shit. Like it's like they just feel comfortable or they go to sleep good at night knowing that they believe that they are superior to you. That they believe that they're superior to you, and that's just what it is. Like that's all they want. Like what is the, you see what I'm saying? Like what is the steps now? Like if you know there's not a motive that you could, grab with. Like both of those, that's something that's could possibly mean a reason, right? For something. But like, what if person like just believe this shit? Like ain't no reason or nothing behind it, chap. They just believe this shit. That they're superior to you. And this is why they treat you like this. How do you know what I'm saying, go about that type of shit? Or a person that believes in that way, like, or go by it that way.
I believe that at the end of the day, it's still a decision. Because you know what disrespect and or
right.
You know what makes you feel uncomfortable. So it's what make them sleep at night to me is when niggas conform and don't and don't go against the grain. Niggas take the money.
Oh, for sure.
And don't say
they don't. Yeah, they don't need
to say or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Like for the person but I think your question was based on was targeted toward the person that probably would be in power. Like I think the only way they get that power.
No, look, they ain't gotta be in no power, chop. Look, they just believe. Look, no, son. Look, no. They ain't gotta be in power. They at home, they work a regular job like you, anybody else, you know what I'm saying? Or a lesser job, you see what I'm saying? Or probably not have a fucking job at all. They live in a trailer home and all this shit. But they poor as they is, chop. They sleep good at night, believing that they are better than you as you being a black person. They've been taught this shit. How, you see what I'm saying? How do you go about this shit knowing that these people don't even really have a real motive like the ones you used earlier? You see what I'm saying? Like these are the motherfuckers that I'm trying to see how to deal with, basically. Because a lot of them is the ones who's spitting this shit online and shit too, and also keeping, money in the pocket of the businesses who, put their money into racism on social media and all this shit. So they keep money in their pockets, but they don't really give a fuck in that sense of the money. They just doing it. Like they just, they just speaking how they really feel. These the poor devoted motherfuckers. Like, how do you deal with them? You stronger than this nigga and everything, chap, but he still believe that you are inferior to him. Like,
yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like that only works if the person that they thinking that they more inferior than feels that they are inferior to them people. You see what I'm saying? Because you still, that's like if the dude do feel like that and we all work together and all that type of shit.
Yeah, and he
But
think he better than
niggas
you.
still,
Like you could
yeah,
you
but
could be the
niggas still
manager,
making,
but
he
because
can
he's
say
white,
all that shit he wants. He could be the manager, the owner of the company.
right,
You can get your
right.
ass down there and wipe your own wipe up, but ain't nobody doing no fucking. That it is what it is. Like that's
Okay.
what I mean
So you
by,
saying
you know, like
black men should keep they self pride and they self respect. They shouldn't bow down to them thinking that, because they believe that there's
that's
some
the
truth
only
into it.
way.
That's what I'm
That's the only way that shit work
okay.
because that's only gonna get them so far. And then
Hmm.
like I said, I don't know if none of y'all have actually had a fight with a white person or whatever. And I
Yeah,
could
I
say
did.
I probably actually had a fight with a more racist white person than a lot of people because the one I fought, stayed in Georgia. So I, in the town where, in the little city where, they fly Confederate flags and do all type of shit, so, and they profile you, do all
Yeah, they
type of
full
shit. It's
blown with that
just,
shit. They really believe in
yeah,
that shit down there. You
they
was
really,
down
they
there. You
full
saw it for
blown,
yourself,
yeah,
right?
they full blown with that
Okay.
shit, but I still spanked one. Well, we really spanked like a whole family, like me, my mom, and my brothers. We spanked like a whole family right quick out there of them bitches, cause all of them came outside on that shit,
Congratulations to the family.
on that shit
Salute
too,
to
saying
y'all.
right now, probably thinking, oh, it's the nigga, whatever,
You
like
did.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in
Mm-hmm.
the pippity
Come
pap,
on. I'm trying to
nigga.
tell you, Chuck.
Yeah,
They gonna
pippity
yeah.
pap your ass. I wouldn't give a fuck.
I done
Cause
shit.
at the end of the day, I'm not gonna tell you nothing, but if you go with that dumb shit, man, I'm about to fuck you clean up. I deal with them like that on the I would say this too, like, cause when they really get privileged is when they drunk. And that's like saying, like, for us, like,
And for
damn,
you
they got a
saying it like that is
big
crazy too,
ass
knowing
leak.
that knowing niggas that get drunk. How the fuck y'all think y'all get all
Oh,
this extra
what
ass
I'm
about
saying
a whole
is,
nother person, bitch? No, I
when
know what
them
you're saying.
bitches
It's
get
it's
drunk,
just crazy.
when they get drunk, they get in their feelings, like they really feel
Yeah.
like they could do
Like
something. Like,
that's
and
what Chuck, do we do that
it
though? That's my
baffles
point.
me
When we get
because
drunk, Chuck, do we say, you know what? I feel like killing a bunch of white people. We don't do
no,
that, Chuck. That's all I'm saying.
no, but
It's
I'm
a
saying like
different vibe.
any
Like,
rules them bitches gonna break. If we
why?
like, that's like sometimes a lot of times, like, say if we doing the floor in a hotel,
Roll out
them
there.
bitches come walk through, they drunk. Boy, you is not about to fucking come walk your ass. You gonna try to tell them don't come through that floor, but they stupid ass gonna still walk through there. And when they fucking slip, I don't tell your ass nothing. Cause I told you don't go that way. They had a wet floor sign before and after you left. And you know what I'm saying? So you knew it was wet
Travel to
here.
the job on the ass.
You walked your ass right there, and you think I'm about to save your privileged ass? No, I'm gonna let you hit the floor, sir. Fuck you. It is what it is. Like, I'm not about to what? I could make another example. Boy, because the white people, I do feel what you're saying. I do feel that they feel like they have a seniority over you. But I deal with them bitches quick. I don't have no issues with them. They come that's like when they come over here where I work at now. Bitch, man, no, you gotta talk to me. Ain't no passing me up to go talk to nobody and don't ask me nothing, nigga. No, talk to me first. Even if you don't want to
Right,
talk to
and
me
that's all
first.
I'm saying. Like it's it's
You
an
gotta get out the
automatic
street.
thing when it comes to us. Like it's an automatic thing to already understand that we are in no position of authority or superiority.
Yeah. They
Bitch,
automatically
I'm the
want you to
manager,
think
bitch.
that
Oh,
you're
I'm the
not in
supervisor. Oh,
charge.
bitch. Yeah, like I'm not don't automatically assume, they go that word again, that I'm this, that I'm that. And that's why I brought up the rage culture and shit too. I don't want to keep it moving too long.
Man, I know this nigga was gonna be here. Yeah, yeah, that's all I had. Shit. I just was making a little pointy point. What happened to Pete out there? No, Pete out's there.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Oh, we're waiting on Silent.
Silent. I don't know what happened just now.
You see, he wasn't trying to be that much.
There you go.
He can be.
Yeah, sorry about that, fellas. My bad. We can move on, bro. Y'all had anything for the topic? Please bring it forth before we roll out on this for Friday.
I got one video. I'm lining it up right now, y'all.
Oh, shit. He came back.
The beauty of rage baiting. You trick them into being raged out.
Man, I don't know what it is, but there's something so beautiful about knowing you make angry for no reason.
I feel like it's a sense of accomplishment or maybe satisfaction. I don't know. Whatever it is, successfully rage baiting someone has to be one of the top 5 feelings. You know, when they don't crash out on you. When you're not the one being rage baited, it's got to be one of the funnest things. But when it's the other way around, I promise you it's a whole nother story.
4 fucking seconds! It took you 4 fucking seconds to piss me off.
And yes, I do see the flaws in my logic, but I'm gonna keep going anyways. When it comes to rage bait, I found that it comes in 3 forms. The forms are straight up just capping.
In high school, my nickname was Basher because I used to bash people's heads in the lockers.
Being annoying.
Y'all know how to wait. Y'all know.
And being outrageous.
One drunk man is more intelligent than 3 women with PhDs.
Thank you so much. In order for you to understand each one of these respectively, let's analyze it. First up, we have
That is hilarious.
Now, this one is pretty self-explanatory. The most common example is pretending to know about something just for the sake of making somebody else mad. And I have to admit, I'm guilty of this one. I do not know the first thing about soccer.
Favorite soccer player?
Yeah.
I got a few, man. I got a few great soccer players. First of all, every player on Liverpool.
But Speed said that Ronaldo's a GOAT, so I'm gonna just go with it. I just be making stuff up and hope they don't notice, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I remember I got flamed because I said Ronaldo has more skill than Messi. Don't admit you're wrong, just double down. So I said, then how come he scored more goals? See, by mixing a little bit of truth in there, I've gained even more power. And niggas went off like fireworks. Boy, but Messi has more bowling balls. Or where's his World Cup then? Ronaldo took shots, he took more shots. Call it soccer. Like music to my ears. Now this one's a pretty easy trap to avoid. Just call out a nigga for his bullshit and leave it at that. But just like everything else, it gets to a point. If we're arguing and I Google the answer and it says I'm right, don't start talking about, oh, you're using an outdated source. Because that's not even rage bait at that point. You just lying to my face, bro.
My nigga, you cannot do that. That's not okay.
This one is literally the least harmful form.
My nigga.
Somebody's just lying to make me mad. Now this next one, this is my least favorite one. This is just being annoying. And to the people that do this, just know I wish the very worst on you. When I think of this form of rage bait, off the top of my head, what comes to mind is when you stutter just a little bit and people drag it.
Okay.
There is never a need to be such a nuisance. And the worst example of this is saying something that makes absolutely no sense, just feeding for a response.
The hell are you talking about, man?
Okay, let's analyze that sentence real quick. You always getting full. What does that mean? Is this nigga keeping track of how often Duke is eating till completion? This shit is ridiculous and it got no contest on this one.
What made you wear glasses? Nigga, my vision. Nigga, obviously my eyes, dickhead. Yo, niggas really be dumb as shit. Is your brain located in your ass, buddy?
I would call this a reasonable crash out. But hey, when you're not the one on the receiving end, it's pretty fun. I know whoever said this was looking at his computer like this.
Is your brain located in your ass, buddy? What made me wear glasses?
Even me, a person who has nothing but pure love for the game, I gotta say I'm not a fan of the good boy. You do a nigga a kindness, a great favor, and they'll start talking about some good boy.
Yo, look up. Good boy.
And y'all are genuinely wicked for doing this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do nothing about it, bro.
Can I just get your name and badge number?
Jimenez, 14484.
Good boy. There it is.
My money doesn't jiggle. It folds.
You're lucky I'll never be a cop, because dead ass I'll block your airways and start a civil rights movement. Okay, now for the last and the most powerful form of rage bait. I think in the beginning I called it being outrageous, and what this entails is you say anything, and I mean anything that's gonna get a reaction out of people. It could be the stupidest thing you've ever heard, it could be the craziest thing you ever heard, no matter what, it's gonna be something. I didn't even need to do that much scouring on the internet to find an example. People love doing this for fun. Bro, I know I'm not seeing this right. Niggas are saying he dragging the Holocaust like it's a low tape of fame. This a different level of out of touch, bro. This something special. Just look at some of these comments too. This nigga said, bro is in his OG fit. Like this guy's rocking the Renegade Raider.
Renegade Raider.
Just hang up the uniform just. No, because this next one is special, bro. This one had to have been written by the mustache man himself.
Is she crazy?
He said, you missed one. Now this next level, you can't just be in it for the reaction. You have to have some hate in your blood. And this damn Kai Cenat save us meme, bro. Niggas are out here posting the LA fires, talking about some Kai Cenat help us, Kai Cenat come save us. What is Kai Cenat gonna do? You're acting like this nigga has some special resources. This nigga is not All Might. When I first saw this, I thought people were being serious, bro. I don't even think this meme was intentional rage bait. I just think people thought it was funny. But still, this shit had me tight.
Just wanted to share the different types of rage bait. And it's good to know that now you should be able to distinguish. Because these little kids out here on the internet, they is good for that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're good for causing you to rage out against you just by saying some of the most idiotic, non-related, unimaginable shit. Like their imagination is so good that they'll say something that they know is wrong. But they don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it anyway. Just because I know I'm gonna make you mad right quick. And so when you brought up the rage culture thing, I kind of had a tough time finding something dealing with rage culture. It kept giving me Rage Against the Machine and all that shit. So I just took the first video that I could find that actually had something to say about rage, and it came from a younger person. So just imagine the perspective on the rage culture that, you know, we come from a different type of rage culture. You know what I'm saying? And that was when you piss your mama off and she bat you with the first thing she could get her hands on. You been there saying something stupid and mama come clean across the room with something. Why y'all?
Yeah, we definitely wasn't this expressive as these children is today. You right about that.
They real expressive with it, bro. And it's like, no matter how much you and I took note to something you said earlier too. We come from an era where we didn't have all this information in our hand at one time. We had to go hunt for the shit. You know, we had to learn to catch the bus. Your mama gonna ride with you the first 2 times. That 3rd time you're on your own. You gotta make it to school on time, and you gotta make it home on time. You don't make it home on time, she get to that house before you get to that house, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? These children today have so much at their disposal, and they still out here doing the dumbest of fucking things. So when you go talk to them, you be like, well, what was your reason for doing that? I don't know. Huh? I don't know. How you don't know what made you do that? We had to have an answer. What made you do that? Well, I thought it was gonna be funny. You know, I tried it and it backfired. That's not how it went. But you get the gist of it.
Yeah, consequences wasn't the same. Yeah, definitely consequences was definitely not the same.
And I think I don't know, and
this is
that's the end all be all answer.
Nah, yep. I think a lot of people get away with, rage baiting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad you just spoke upon and showed a video about other forms of rage baiting. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because I was only speaking on one form of it. And that was true. White people and how they perceive things. And just based off that, you could see, based off of what you showed, it
This is why
shows
they
people
perceive it.
how whites could actually do this, to you in different forms. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a part of them still keeping that shit alive, but they can't go hang niggas on nooses no more, like talking about it, even though it's still happening to this day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They could get online and spew this bullshit, rage baiting, trying to rage bait our people into this. But Chop made a good point earlier about that shit. I don't even let them bitches go that far. You know what I'm saying? Learn this lesson here. If you don't really pay attention to these bitches will really get you out of pocket for something that you probably ain't even really on, like talking about it. You just know that it pissed you off because it's something that you're supposed to disagree with, but knowing who your people is and knowing who you is as a person, I'm saying, that will help with that in these people that's doing this shit, because a lot of the shit that they're spewing out is ignorance on their part too, as well, to even look at black people as if we didn't do shit or not shit, but what they call us. You know what I'm saying? That's like living in our own ignorance should show us that white people don't know what the fuck they talk about neither. And I think it's more fucked up. I think it's more fucked up for them to know. I think it's more fucked up for them to think that they're better than somebody, knowing that genetically, physically, and everything else that they're not. But then you gotta convince yourself every day that you are. Like, that's like, nigga, like
I am somebody.
you like, you let your own people, or who you assume to be your own people, because German, French, and Spanish are not the same people, but for some reason they all sign up for white, Peter. So look at that from that way. Like, a lot of y'all are some worm ass motherfuckers, and y'all weak and y'all sad. And it makes no reasonable sense for you to even go along with this narrative or this theory, because you know you are weak and wormy. You see what I'm saying? Like, you go along with this shit as if you were a big Kundalini king and shit, and knowing fucking well you're just a weakling who don't give a fuck about nobody and just want to live your life. Instead of living in your truth, like we talked about earlier, you go along with trying to rage bait niggas because being a racist is the only thing you could tie yourself to give you some type of power. Ain't that a bitch?
Man, I it's crazy that when you look at all the things we've been seeing lately on social media, just imagine that before social media, this how they was acting, and it wasn't being seen. So it was like, I don't know what they're talking about. They making it up. You know what I'm saying? But now look at it. Now you look at it, and everybody sees it, but nobody wants to talk about it. Like
nobody,
nobody don't.
I thought it wasn't happening. Yeah, I thought it wasn't going on.
I think the biggest thing is, I don't think they want to be held accountable for the same type of shit that they keep accusing us of.
Yeah, and they keep talking about slavery. They don't want to be accountable for slavery and shit. Bitch, ain't nobody put you back there with slavery, bitch.
Nobody put you back there.
And they the main ones bringing this shit up.
Right. Because what? They the only ones who really benefited from it.
So
and
there must be some
continuously
type of
benefit.
guilt. Then that's on
Right.
you.
Look,
See,
just like we suffering from what they call that, the generational slave
generational
mentality.
curses. Yeah.
You know, you suffering from the generational guilt of knowing what the fuck your people did was wrong, but don't want to be held accountable for it. So no,
Or don't want to admit that the guilt is there.
Right.
They've been having little protesters and shit. White people stop feeling bad about slavery and stuff. They shouldn't be making y'all feel bad. Who bringing this up? That's y'all bringing. So we supposed to give a fuck about what y'all bringing up about this shit, and we supposed to be concerned because you got some black friends. I hate when a white person say they have black friends, Peter.
'Cause
They
you
let
know
me
they
know
don't.
everything about you, bro.
Right.
So
You don't.
even if you do got one or two, that let me know everything about you.
No,
You have a
even if you got one or
standard
two,
from black
you
people,
don't.
bro, that is just false.
You have code switches amongst you.
That's right.
They because remember what they've been saying through your whole video. We really don't care what white people be doing, because it's really not. It's like
We doing our own thing, Peter.
we
That's what we've
doing
been
our
taught to
own
do.
thing. Y'all do your own thing. Now, if
Because
you
we
want to
have
come
never been allowed to do theirs, remember? So
right,
this is something that they did. You're reaping the benefits of your own racism. So having people not a part of your shit is a part of your shit. That's your whole get down. You see what I'm saying? Right? It's to be racist, right? Just y'all. Oh, but when it's just y'all, you worry about what niggas doing. Say, bro, pick your poison, P. That's all I'm saying. I want white people to pick their poison. You can't have them both. We couldn't have them both, and y'all can't have them both.
I think that's why we seeing so much of the problems that we see, because they want both. They want to be able to say what they want to say,
but then still don't want to look. Yeah,
and be the victim. You want to say
there it
all
is.
kind of ridiculous shit and then be the victim.
And then there
when
you
somebody
go.
come back at you.
That's a great way.
No.
That's a great point. How you
can't-
said it.
You
We
cannot
don't want to
be-
look as if you're ignorant.
Oh,
as if
wait,
you're
wait.
ghetto.
Ooh,
as
wait,
if you're
wait,
a thief.
wait.
As if
Look.
you're a robber. That's right.
Look, let's take Hillary Clinton's turn. You cannot be the super predator.
That's right.
And then turn around and be the victim at the same time.
Can't do it, player.
That's a
Can't do it.
contradiction.
Stop shooting up y'all fucking schools. Maybe you wouldn't look like a super predator.
Stop strangling your mama because you got a bad grade.
A D, nigga, you passed.
Right. She
The
might have
fuck?
fussed about it. She might have fussed about it. Come on, son. I know you can do better than that. That ain't even fussing in a black person.
And waited till she was sleek too, P. You diabolical.
And then went back and found out she was still awoke. Oh wait, then I'm gonna hold you down for you know how
Thank
strong
you,
you
bro.
gotta be.
As a
to
white
hold
person,
down
y'all should
and
feel like that's
strangle somebody
diabolical.
for 30 minutes.
As a race, y'all should be concerned. What you think, Pete? Because they
What you mean?
they tell us to be concerned because niggas is robbing and shit now in neighborhood. Oh, little Jimmy got shot down the street by little Terrence. We should be concerned, huh, Pete? Mamas is getting choked out for D pluses. Y'all should be concerned, huh?
Nigga was about to bury her in the backyard and everything. Oh,
That
wait,
nigga.
she's still alive? I gotta put 30
Come
minutes
on,
of
man.
work in on this choking.
Come on, man.
Damn. Come on, man. But we the problem.
Yeah, no, we doing all that shit though.
No.
We
Think about it. We the problem. But y'all killing y'all mamas because y'all got bad grades. You're killing your mamas because they're telling you they.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
you get rid of all black people. It's the best thing for the world, right?
What the other one was? The little
So
white
we could
kid
finish
that,
choking our mama and shit and shooting the school.
Oh, kill his mama behind the video game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right? What's another one? Oh, the list goes on and on.
The list goes on, P. I'm telling you, bro.
Like, really, the list goes on and on. And ain't no way y'all gonna tell us we are the problem for y'all.
Humanity.
Y'all,
Yeah,
own.
it's ridiculous.
I look at it like this here. Everybody who points the finger and calls somebody else their problem, right? You your own problem. Because I tell everybody, I'm the type of motherfucker that I'll give you the rope and watch you hang your fucking self. Because I'm the type of person that I don't want to see you hurt yourself, but at the same time, I'm warning you like, yo, stop doing that. Don't do this. Don't do that. But you keep doing and expect for me to keep telling you, hey, don't do that. That's not going to work out the way you, just like at work today. I had to tell a brother, bro, that shit not working out the way you think it's working out, bro. You doing what you can to knock the shit out, but you making a bigger mess than what the fuck you trying to clean. You see what I'm saying? It's not working out the way you think it's working out. So it winds up happening. That brother wind up seeing what the fuck I was talking about. After about
it's definitely a historical problem, P. Like you're saying, you know, just looking at something that simple, you're trying to clean up a fucking mess you shit. You know,
and you're making it bigger than what it was. So when it comes down to white folk looking at
let's
us
see
and
if I
calling us
benefit
ghetto,
off it, then I could.
You know,
That's that goes with the rage bait. If I could benefit off it, if I could get a laugh or some money out of it or power out of it, then it's lucrative to me now. Yeah, P, and that's the weird, fucked up, deviant shit that I don't like, you know. And I think that's what I was really pinpointing on. You know what I'm saying? So we could end this one off too, brother. You know what I'm saying? Any final words? Chop track gone.
Don't let people rage bait you, man. Know when you're being rage baited. And one of the things that you could do, especially when somebody is trying to bait you into an argument with them, laugh in their motherfucking face. Laugh at it. Because if they're doing their best to piss you off, what hurts them the most is when you look at them and you give them a good hearty laugh. Boy, you funny. And walk the fuck off. Because there ain't no more power to be exchanged at that point. They can't take none from you and you ain't giving up none. So, you know, just know that. P. Dot on the spot.
Yeah, bro, that's what's that, man. I definitely agree with you with that one. Definitely other tactics do work instead of coming straight forward and thinking that you have to prove something. Tell a motherfucker they don't know shit about you. You know,
facts. That's
I appreciate the appreciate you know, Chat Track coming with the other news with the people in Indiana. Blunt Talk gonna stay on their neck about that shit. So y'all don't be surprised if that should be on every other show with these motherfuckers, because that's one main topic that we definitely all agree upon and we definitely gonna stay upon is with
don't mess with them children.
Don't mess with them fucking children, bitch. And no kind of any other way. You know what I'm saying? That is a motherfucking staple over here, you know. And with these prison industrial systems, we have to realize that now, looking at the perspective that a lot of people not going to jail, they have a problem with it, Peter. So, which means that everything that happened before that was organized and was set up for people to go to jail, and they made up and they trumped up a lot of bullshit laws to arrest people, and not only people, a certain type of people. Black Americans were locked up more than any other race during that time, and probably now to this fucking day. Okay.
I got a solution.
We are not the fucking problem. No, go ahead, P.
If you saying that they're not getting enough people in the prison, start locking your white folks up that's out here committing the same types of crimes that black people commit.
It should be more white collar people in jail. It should be way more white collar. I'm gonna say it like that, P.
Fuck putting them in a federal prison. Put their ass in the state prison.
It's a lot of more white collar shit. Yeah, a lot of shit that we was considered other crimes is not going to be committed like there was, you know, more the violent crimes. So I think that's the best solution for y'all motherfuckers. If y'all want to make y'all money, if y'all want to make y'all quota, start locking up motherfuckers who's right next to you in the chair in the office. You know,
Yeah,
if you
'cause
know they've been doing shit,
we know
yeah,
they
they need to
got
be locked up.
they got congressmen, they got senators, they got
Nah,
lawyers,
that's
they got
right.
judges,
That's
police
yeah.
officers.
You get your 80%, bitch.
Ooh,
Let
boy.
the world get right.
Just
Let the
imagine
world
if you
get right.
wait, hold up. Just imagine if you go
Since y'all
back down the
losing money,
line and start arresting people who was doing very heinous crimes and videotaping and taking pictures of the shit
man,
from
all
back in
kinds
the
of stuff.
60s. Think about it. If you start locking all the people who was living up in who was born
No,
in
I don't want to hold up too long. I get you though.
living in the 60s, arrest them motherfuckers. That'll definitely give you your 80% of people that you're looking for.
Motherfuckers that 60 in the chair right now, P should be arrested too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Really arrest their ass right now. They could be doing the shit right now to this day. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But because they're in the position that they're in, they're not getting arrested. So I think that's both our points with that one. It's like start locking up more of these white collar motherfuckers. I think, they'll see a turn, a good turn in their profits, Pete.
Hell yeah.
Since it's about money, since it's business, right?
I sure would. I
All
bet
right.
any
So,
what they say, I bet my bottom dollar.
motherfuckers. So without further ado, we gonna end this one off like this. Appreciate y'all for coming through one more time, man. Peaches, shout out to you. Loyal. Black Star Dispatch DD504. Loyal.
Back, brother.
Man, appreciate y'all, man. Definitely, y'all gonna see the progress. I love that y'all around, man. Y'all definitely gonna see the progress. It's only gonna get bigger and better from here. So when them people come through, y'all already know. Y'all gonna be the loyal soldiers that's already online, and y'all know how it goes. So we probably gonna need y'all in the comments to get everybody else right once we get the little audience and shit, y'all. So y'all just be prepared to be monitors and shit once the chat room start popping. You know what I'm saying? But man, appreciate my dogs for coming through on this one, man. Appreciate all y'all opinions on this, man. We definitely need these perspectives out here, especially from, three black men who are, you know what I'm saying, looking out for their families and humanity and really have a heart and a brain about a lot of this shit that be going on. So I appreciate y'all one more time. Be looking out for next week. Y'all already know. You know what I'm saying? We think we got P Dot. P Dot, you lined up next week, right?
Yes, sir.
P Dot lined up next week. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be ready for that. Start looking for more shorts. Comment, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Share this with your people. Y'all let them know, man.
Tell somebody.
And we out this motherfucker. Peace, love, and respect. And again, happy New Year's to the people. You know what I'm saying? Peace and blessings.
Happy New Year. Celebrate the holidays.
Love y'all. Peace.
We out.